As you guys can see, I'm currently not in a Bedwars game currently because this is going to be a different video than what I usually create. So I'm going to be talking about the current state of Bedwars and how it's affecting the content creator side of things, as well as what's going to happen to the future of this channel, as well as what the developers could do to improve the game, objectively in my opinion. So before you click off, just wait for a moment and let me talk about it with you guys first. So the first thing I want to discuss about is the current state of Bedwars. Have you guys recently noticed how Bedwars' numbers in terms of active players that in the community is just so low now? Back in the day, there was over 100 to 200,000 players playing Bedwars whenever an update came out, which is actually just impressive at the time of Bedwars' prime. But nowadays, you only see around 10 to 20,000 players playing the game, which is still a big number for Bedwars, despite being a 3-year-old plus game. But that's the issue. There are a few reasons why Bedwars is currently dying. Let's talk about the first few things. So firstly is the community. If you guys recently noticed how the game has become so much more toxic recently? Have you guys recently noticed how in the past few seasons now, players have become super toxic? I think the toxicity started getting worse around season 6+. The problem with Bedwars currently is that I think people take this game way too seriously. I'm not shaming anyone that plays Bedwars and enjoy it and say that just because you play the game, you are in no life, but I want to talk about it in the general sense. Bedwars just has such toxicity issue that it's not even funny. For the past few seasons, from season 1 till season 5, the toxicity hasn't really been a huge issue. Sure, there may be some fights and all, but overall, the toxicity is, as what you would expect from most average popular Roblox games. But up until season 6+, I'm not sure what exactly occurred, but once season 5 ended, Bedwars just got the community just became so toxic. I don't know how to explain it, but if you've played Bedwars for a few seasons onwards now, you may have noticed just how bad players' behavior have gotten. What I mean by toxicity is that this includes, hate speech, currently coping from getting a loss, which is very common, where people lose and they just blame it on the other person for quote-unquote using hacks, using cheats, using pay-to-win kits, and many other excuses that people use. This is such a huge issue that I can't even put into words just how bad the community has gotten. That's another problem I want to talk about. It's just currently how toxic and how aggressive players are. Now, I'm not too familiar about what actually caused this issue, but it definitely had something to do with how competitive and how popular the game has gone, thanks to the promotion of it from Tanker, Million, and many other popular content creators. But I do not plan to talk about the drama or any of the situations that happened, because that is a completely separate discussion, and I don't want to put it into a 30-minute long video. So before you guys think that, are you going to quit Bedwars? I'm not quitting Bedwars. I enjoy this game still. Like, not just because of the game itself, but I enjoy the community. The reason why I still enjoy this game despite the community disliking it is because I found a lot of friends here. If I never found a lot of the friends here, I wouldn't even play Bedwars. The whole reason to play Bedwars is not just for the satisfaction of winning, but it's also because, you actually found people here. In my opinion, the Bedwars community is great. It's just that I think people assume that it's dying because of how toxic and sweaty the game has gone. It's gone very competitive. For those of you that have seen the ranked community, you understand, and that people now treat this game like it's an esport. People make it their passion to win this game, which there's nothing wrong with that. The whole point of playing games is to win. But the problem with that mindset is that if that's the case, this game would probably be very toxic and way too competitive. All right, I got that guy. Got that guy. You see that a lot of people nowadays just use macros and crap, or MS, whatever you call it these days. There's so many ways to this game is also just full of sweat infested. Look at this. I'm just doing 1 CPS. Look at this. I'm not even using anything. I'm just clicking normally with my mouse. You really don't need any macros at all in this game. People say you do, but you don't. Look at that. You just gotta have good skill, and then you can definitely win the match. 1 CPS moment, bro. This game is just so auto-clicker and MS, reliant that it's just sad now. Look at that. And there we go, GG's. You see, you don't even need an MS to win. Look at that, 5 minutes, and you just, casually win the match. All right, everyone, so I want to have an actual discussion with y'all regarding, the current state of Bedwars. Now, I know this is a topic that not many creators like tend to talk about like publicly, but I want to just be honest here. Do you guys think the state of Bedwars is dead or not? To me, I don't think so. I think people are over-exaggerating about the state of Bedwars. Like, the game is still popular as it is. I think people are assuming the game is dropping too hard, or like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's really difficult to explain in words these days. Look at this. Look at that. They're just ego rushing me. Like, a lot of them just use MS and stuff nowadays. It's crazy. To me, Bedwars is doing the right approach by bringing back the pre-season 9 upgrade path. As you can see, there's no more like 1 diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, etc. Like all that crap. And I think that's a really good thing they're doing. But that's not the only thing Bedwars could do. There are definitely a lot of ways for them to improve on Bedwars currently. I think the current state of Bedwars is still great, but the problem is the community. On one hand, there are definitely still people that still enjoy this game, but there have definitely been a lot of people that say they want to quit the game due to just how complicated the game has gotten. I played this game when Season 1 came out, and it was one of the most enjoyable experiences. I know I'm a very small content creator, but that's because I actually still enjoy the game, and I don't really care about specific numbers in general, because I want to play the game to have fun and showcase it to people that have a still dedicated fan base to the game. And many of you might say, aren't you going to get burned out by playing Bedwars for content? Well, yes, there's definitely creators like Tanker and stuff that have recently swapped to Rivals and other types of games. But for me, I can definitely make videos on Bedwars still with passion because it's still my favorite game to play currently. There's a lot of ideas that I want to do very soon, which is interviewing different content creators, because that's what I actually enjoy. It's just making content that's different from the usual like oversaturated and over edited videos, like, you know, the Tanker wannabes and stuff. But many of you might just say, isn't that boring though? Yeah, but that's because you think it's boring. But if other people like the idea, just go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. And I think that's the reason why a lot of content creators are dying, is because they're all doing the exact same thing just to stay relevant on the internet. Like, you don't need to do the same content that everyone else does. Just be unique and stand out. He just got set flying. Let's see what his excuse is. He said runner. Bro, you're the guy that's Milo. Like... Oh my god, that took forever to combo. Alright, let's go pick up this ghost. Bro, look at this. This guy is probably like level 100 as well or something, but then he's calling me a hacker. And that's one of the also another problems that this game has. People lie so much on this game. Or like, a lot of people cope on this game. Like, I get that, you know, if you take a loss, it's kind of hard to like justify it, but you gotta understand that it's just a game. I think you should take the loss if you get given it. Even if you're against a hacker, you know, it is what it is. You can't really do much about it. Like, every player is completely different on how they play the game, so you can't really control that. Wait, what the? Whoa, 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 what the? Bro, I'm just trying to talk about the state of Bedwars, and I think I found a cheater on white. Interesting. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, this game, I'm literally just trying to talk about the state of Bedwars, and I got an exploiter on my butt. Like, watch that. I'm gonna shoot him off. Yep, look at that. Literally cute an exploiter in my game. Oh, that's funny. Is this cyan guy going for me? What is this? He just got sent flying, bro. Like, I'm literally just doing my own thing. Look at this. Like, man, chill out, bro. Oh. Oh, he's still alive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that was terrible. That was a terrible play. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Bro, Cyan just died in the dumbest way. He died to himself. 20 damage. He down? Nope, he is still not dead. Oh, I got the exploiter out. All right, let me just get rid of his user. All right, I got his user. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and give this guy the win because I don't need it. So I'm just gonna lobby. I still enjoy it. Like, you can hate me all you want, but I still stand by my love for this game. Not just because of, you know, how simple the game is, but I grew up and made many friends online. Like, I get that a lot of the content creators have swapped to Strongest Battlegrounds, Rivals, Fish, and many other things like PetGo. But I still think there's hope for Bedwars. And why do you think I say that? Well, if Bedwars releases a new live event, which at the time for like the pirate event had like 400, 500k players playing the game, which is an absolute milestone at the time. But if Bedwars can do that again, I think Bedwars can definitely grow back again. But, you know, that's really all we can hope for. Currently, I still plan to make videos, but, you know, I can't really say.